Okay, just freshened up the area a little bit, and we've got our next section, the square, which we're going to turn into a cube and shade it. So I'm going to start by edging it. Let's see if we can't fix up the lining a little bit. Okay, now let's come off from there, cube. Do a new line. Cool, so you can make this at home, play around with shapes here. Start with my lining project, and then you can start doing some cubes, some pyramids. Just freehanding this stuff right now, not worth making a stencil. Let's bring this down a little bit for our shading. So we got a general outline here for a cube. Let's pick our light source. Let's try light source coming from the back here, forward. So we're gonna shade towards the back because the light's coming from this way. So let's try doing some lip shade. You might find that your needles get a little dull on the silicone with shading pretty fast, or start to. So start to take longer to get the ink in there. Let's do some side to side, brushy here. Try to layer up that shading. So whip shading here from the darkest side out to the middle where the lightest area is. You always want to probably shade from the darkest corner out. So I decided this is going to be the dark corner on this project. I'm just kind of combining all these little methods together that I've shown you as I go here. A little whip shade, a little brushing, just a blending. Here I am edging again. Just trying to create the shadow here. See how dark we can really get this edge here. A little black packing, moving at the elbow. Let's whip out from that. Cool. Yeah, it's looking cool. Just practicing different gradients. This one I'm doing more of a linear thing. Let's darken, going up the side a bit here. Out from that. It's looking pretty cool there. Just kind of whipping out from that side. This corner. Remember, with humans, you're gonna have to get up and move or turn their body if you want to get a different angle. Okay, I can keep going here, trying to make this more shaded. We could make those facets really pop. Could play around with it more, but you can see that the fake skin here, the silicone, makes a great practice tool for shading. And using those techniques I showed you, you can create gradients, and it takes a long time to build up. On the practice skin, I would say on human skin, it probably gets in actually a little faster because it's softer, so it won't take as long. It's looking good. One thing I'll mention is if I was actually trying to make a cube, I might consider doing a lighter outline for the sides where the light source is gonna be. That's always something to think about. Otherwise, you have to do a shadow on each line there, like coming out from there. Doesn't make sense to have a hard line in space like that unless there's a shadow on a structure. Yeah, so see this nice light line we created? Could always practice doing some lining that way, and then going ahead and shading the box or the pyramid, whatever shape. Okay, so we'll go on to the circle. I think the circle is probably going to be the most complicated one here. All right, let's make the light point somewhere just adjacent to the middle here. And I'm just gonna start shading at the edges. Just trying to keep all my lines sort of in harmony with the circular shape of a sphere. Nice and light, just brushy. Flipping. No need to go all the way to the edge if you're trying to make it look a little bit more spherical. On this one, you can always leave a highlight at the edge. That's something you can play around with the geometry too. Reference images will help. But right now you just want to focus on what the lines kind of look like as you go here. It's better just to wing it when you're trying to teach yourself about the different tools. Then when you're ready to follow along with a plan, you've already experimented with all these different types of lines, different types of shading, in a more relaxed state where you're not pressured as much to make it look exactly like the reference image. Once you get into that, it's all your energy kind of goes into trying to match it. It's good to try to make something up from your own mind too. To teach yourself about values and light. But if it helps, look at a picture of a ball or a bubble. To get a general idea of how it's shaded. Kind of whipping in a circle here. That's kind of the pattern you're going for there. So I'm kind of whipping and curving at the same time. A little trickier. Definitely harder with the circle because all your shading a little bit at an angle, a little bit at a curved angle. Okay guys, so I could keep going here, keep blending, darkening this. It does take a long time to build up on the silicone, and right now I'm just practicing and showing you different techniques, so I'm gonna stop there. I could keep going and going and going. So I've shown you how to line this in a different episode, and now I've shown you how to shade with a mag. So you have the first 2 lessons of my beginner classes by Floaty Lady. If you want to learn more techniques with the mag, stay tuned. We'll be doing some other types of things with the mag in the future, more calligraphy style and things like that. So stay tuned for that, but this is basically your basic how-to on mag shading. Just practice, 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 and hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Smash that like button and subscribe. See you later.
Thank you. Bye.